Wow, we haven't done one of these in a long time, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Probably a little late, so I'm gonna fix this up. It's probably a little late for some of you guys, but that's okay. Whoever could join this live stream would be much appreciated. Okay, here you are. Let's just hop right into it, man. All right, people joining, people joining. What up? What up? Ben, yes, you are first, my dude. Marvin, Michael, One Winged Angel Collectible 77, Noah. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, my dudes. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream as well. I'll be keeping an eye on that. Darn, I was second. It's all good. Show us the collection. Well, as of right now, I'm going to show you guys my collection right here, which I did some change ups in my room. And yes, you guys are hearing it here first on the live stream because that's what's awesome about live streams. You find things out before anything. I will be doing a room tour. I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week, but it's definitely going to happen sometime by next week or maybe earlier. But I did switch things up around. So this shelf right here was on the other side of my room. This was never on my opposite side. This side of the wall is where I took all the other elites down off of a few months ago. And I've been hanging posters on this side. But ever since I've moved things around, it looks so much better. So stay tuned for that, guys. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. I'm watching it. We're at 5 likes. We got 16 people watching right now. Let's hit up to 10 likes, guys, if we can. That'll be awesome. Uh, so, I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your questions. How many wrestling rings do you own? I believe I own like 4. How long does it take you to set up that shelf behind you from start to finish? It takes some time. It takes some time because this shelf right here has one, two, three, four, five shelves, and they're all full except for the very last bottom where I could fit like one more row. So each row has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 guys. And in the back, it could go like each row of 4 or 5. And that's a lot. When do you think the new Edge from Royal Rumble will come out? I have no idea. Hopefully soon. Do you think WrestleMania 37 going to happen in Hollywood, California? I hope so. I like the figures. Thank you, Derek. Do you have the figures set up in a certain way? Good question. That's a really good question. Actually, on the top shelf, the very first shelf is the Legends. Uh, Unfortunately, some of the Legends could have fit, so I put them like more towards the bottom. But most of the Legends are on top. I'll show you a sneak peek. Are on top of here. Like, yeah, there's Jeff and Matt, but they're still considered legends, of course. Uh, and the row right here is like the guys I actually use for like pictures or when I just want to take them off the shelf and just kick each other's asses. That's what I would do. Same thing with the second shelf here. And the shelf below it is like the extra guys that I probably really want to use or like doubles and stuff like that. So that's how I really have it in a certain way, like that. And it's a great idea, you know. I like shelves like this. I actually got this shelf at IKEA, if you guys are interested. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. But yeah, I got this shelf at IKEA. Great price. I believe I spent $40 on it, which was a great deal. One Winged Angel, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you, my dude. Uh, Michael Davis, was it a pain to set up? Um, yes and no. I remember when this shelf was on the other side, I took all the figures off because of dusting and stuff. That was a pain, but since I knew I was putting it on the opposite side, it was more fun because I have more in the collection, more Lucy's, and I put them on my bed, try to keep them in order. Then I just moved the shelf and I cleaned it as I went on. And yeah, sometimes putting the guys back is a little frustrating. But once when you're doing it, you don't realize the time is going quick. But once when you get like the first two shelves going, then at the third point you're like, I want to slow down, but you keep going, you know, like that. But it's like it depends on I guess your mood that day really. Pick up the camera, go for a walk around the room, show us what's up. No. That's why I said earlier, if you're just joining now, a room tour will be happening. If not this week, I promise you the following week. I promise it's going to happen, guys. But you guys got to like this live stream because I'm watching it. We got like 20 watchers and we got 9 likes. Guys, like this live stream. It does mean a lot. You never want to finish too soon. Yeah, you're right about that. Do you have Mr. T Elite? I do not, but I have a hookup that is gonna get me that Mr. T. And that hookup is my my close little toy shop called Daxie's Boy Toys. Shout out to them. They got one coming for me, and I just couldn't be more grateful than anything. Because I was on Entertainment Earth's website when it was announced, and the time that it was supposed to be released, I was ready to check out, but unfortunately, I didn't realize that they do not accept PayPal for pre-order items, and that was a bummer. But then Daxie hit me up. It was like God talking. It's like, don't worry, we got you, you know. Do you have the Fiend? Yes, I do. He's actually on my wall right here. I don't want to take him down right now. He just looks so good. Do you think the Ultimate Fiend be a 2-pack with the Firefly Funhouse Bray? Do you think that Ultimate Fiend be a 2-pack? Like, that would be cool, but I don't see that happening. Especially with, like, the crazy price they'll ask for that. What was my first WWE action figure? Man, I answered this question so many times, and it never gets old because I love that question with a passion. I remember it was the Legends line of Road Warrior. I believe it was Animal. Yeah, it wasn't Hawk, it was Animal. And ever since I got that figure, because my grandmother got it for me, and we went to. It was like a deli, but it wasn't because they sold like merchandise. It was a little store in the like shopping mall, and it was a plaza. It was like a deli, but it wasn't because in the front they had like your coffee, butter rolls, and stuff like that. But if you go in the back more, it was more of like items, gifts, cards, all that stuff. And they had a little toy section, which I will never forget that. They had a little toy section of figures. And I saw the animals like, yo, that is so cool. uh, what's your opinion on Super Gabby? Oh man. Um, like I mean, like yeah, I do follow him on Instagram, and I do see his stories, and I did see him in major wrestling figure pod videos. He's a guy I don't think I would want to do business with. Not because of the way he acts or anything, but I actually did hit him up like twice for something, and he legit took a long time to get back to me. And it shouldn't take long at all to get back to somebody for something you're selling and somebody's interested and you just like leave them hanging like that. I remember for a Chris Benoit figure, it was loose too and it was beat up, not in good shape. I said how much for this Chris Benoit and he said make an offer. I sent him an offer, a fair offer, $8. No, we're talking about a loose Jax Chris Benoit. It was beat up, not in that great of a condition, and I gave him the price of $8. Then he wrote back saying, "No, there's no money there," and I was like, "Okay." Like I didn't go on. I said, "Okay, no problem then," because I don't want to spend more than that for a beat up figure like that. Was it the red one? I think it was the red one or the yellow one, but it was one of those ones. And I've seen them for cheaper, but I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, dude, I saw this for cheaper. But no. But then there was another thing. It was for the Andrade Elite. The yellow Andrade Elite. I believe that was Series 74. And I asked him how much. Then he voice messaged me saying, make offer, make offer. I gave him an offer. I think I shot 20 or 25. And he did not get back to me at all. Yeah, he never legit got back to me. Still to this day on that. Nothing. So that's why it's like, what? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys' questions. Keep writing them. I'll definitely get to them. Wow, sounds like the same. It does. Uh, Hope you guys give me a shout on my. I don't know why it cut off some of your. That's weird. How many of your elites do you open to display, and how many you keep in the package? It depends, really, to be honest. Uh, let's see if I could give a good example. All right, we'll say like the Buddy Murphy. Elite Series 72 Buddy Murphy, of course, that was his first time in the line figure. Something like that is like, oh, I would want to get one to open and one mint on card. Why do I have some mint on cards? Because you never know if they're going to come around and do autograph signings. And when I'm in the mood for something like that, that's when it's like, okay, I have something for them to actually sign. Or sometimes I just want to enjoy their figures and I have it loose. Like that. That's why I sometimes do stuff like that. Sometimes I'll just buy one and that's it. Great example. I'm gonna say Elite 75 Pete Dunne. As fantastic as that figure is, I did not get a second one to open. I did get one the time I found one, and I gave it to Frank because he was having a hard time finding it, and I was lucky enough to find one. And I hit him up because I knew I was getting one in the mail. So he said I could open it too, so I did, and just the feel of it was so much better than the first one. So stuff like that. Dave A, what's up, dude? Would it be cool if the next Elite Series was a backstage 2020 CM Punk build a figure? One, I hate build a figures, so that would suck. Especially like CM Punk. That's not gonna happen because there's no contract with CM Punk. But if that was to happen, I still wouldn't like it because build a figure, no, no. What is your favorite WWE entrance theme? My favorite WWE entrance theme, like theme song for a wrestler, or because that could lean into any type of question. A wrestler's theme song or WWE's like stage creation. A wrestler's theme song. Oh, dude, all time favorite Edge. Straight up, his theme song is perfect when he comes out. The hype, like incredible, and he got the smoke going, and he got the pyros going, dude. That's a freaking entrance, bro. You get so hype, you get the goosebumps, you know. Undertaker, of course, Batista's. Yeah, man. uh, Steven, what's up, dude? Mine's a fiend because of the horror. Hey, that's a good one. Heck yeah, dude. Stuff like that is so dope, you know. Seth Rollins burned it down, but he has this new theme song since he's the Messiah. It's not as fun, you know. uh, do you go and get AEW figures? Of course. What about the Fiend's entrance? Yes, I do love the Fiend's entrance. Yes. Here we go. From Derek. How old are you? I ask because I'm curious if you watched during the Attitude Era 96 through 02. If so, who was your favorite guy of the era? I'm actually 23, and I just remember seeing this stuff because my brother was, of course, older at the time, and he watched it, and so did my father. So, of course, you know, I'm there as a toddler, and I'm just seeing it, you know, and man, my favorite guys, of course, it was The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mankind, The Undertaker. You know, those guys just made the Attitude Era just like, wow. You know, like, that's what I'm talking about. Um, but of course, like other guys, you know, that made Attitude Era fun. You know, Kane did. He had a big part in it. Uh, who else? Some other guys, you know, Al Snow was fun. D'Lo Brown was fun. You know, but the main guys, of course, is The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because, dude, their feud around that time was just the most genius thing that we all witnessed. Yeah, those great times, man. Do you know the AEW figures will hit stores? Yes, the regulars will hit stores. Thoughts on Heat Slater being on Raw yesterday? Well, I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown in a while because it's just I'm not interested. But I do see the highlights, and I thought it was cool. You know, him just helping Drew McIntyre, I guess. But I really don't know what's happening right now because I haven't been watching. You know, I've been losing interest of Raw and SmackDown. Sadly. Sadly. Thoughts on Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins match Extreme Rules? Eye for an eye. They did copy that from AEW. They did. You know, with John Moxley. Uh, not to, you know, be a mark or anything. But when Rey Mysterio did say that, I was like, oh man. It's like I see what they're doing, but I don't think they actually mean to take shots for AEW. But I guess, because that's the thing with WWE. When they say stuff like this, it just doesn't turn out well most of the time. But you just don't know. But I will definitely keep an eye on watching Extreme Rules, the horror show. And yeah, we'll see. Raw and SmackDown, same storylines, just different superstars. Uh, what's your favorite men's Royal Rumble? My favorite men's Royal Rumble? Oh gosh, you know, a few months ago, me and my buddy was actually just watching it randomly. I'm trying to remember what year it was. Chris Benoit was in it. Kurt Angle was in it. Uh, was Eddie Guerrero in that one? Oh gosh, I can't remember the year. I just remember Chris Benoit. I think it was the one when Chris Benoit won it. I think that one was my favorite one because he had mad talented superstars in it, like a legit man of them, all in the same ring at one time, and that was just bizarre. You know, 2004. Yes, it was. I don't know why I was thinking of '03, but yes, it was 2004. That Royal Rumble was like, damn, dude. You know. uh, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm late to the stream, my G. Hey, it's all good, man. Favorite Johnny Gargano match? Damn, I don't think I have a favorite because I could say this: his match at Takeover with Ciampa, hands down, great. So I don't have a favorite, but his matches with Ciampa, now that's what I'm talking about. How many pops do you think I have? I want to say 200 and counting. Uh, let's see. Did you pre-order the AEW figures? Maybe. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. Of course, I had to. Uh, do I love your channel? Positive community. Dang, there's a lot of questions, guys. Undertaker, do you think Undertaker one more match? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Undertaker have another match. Yeah, he did announce his retirement after the documentary, which was fantastic, by the way. Uh, if the money is good, and it probably depends on the show, I think Undertaker will still fight. I think so. I just have that feeling he will because we need a proper send off when audience can return, you know? We'll see. Who's going to replace Sting in the Legends lines? I have no idea. I can't even answer that question. Undertaker versus Ray. Who I think will win? Well, of course, Undertaker. WWE versus AEW Dream Match. WWE AEW Dream Match. Good question. Okay, easy. Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles. What is your favorite custom elite? My favorite custom elite? Good question. I do like that Tommy Dreamer. I did. Uh, I gotta look down because that's where it is. All my customs are down there. I like my Chris Masters. I like that one. Yeah. I was just thinking that. Undertaker versus Alistair versus Fiend. Your opinion, anyone can answer. That is a good one. I don't know, to be honest. I hope SummerSlam will be better than WrestleMania. I don't know. We'll see. Who's going to replace Sting? I have no idea. I think there's like 5 people that asked me that question. I have no clue. Taker, Fiend, and Kane. Do you watch any other sports other than wrestling? Well, since there's really nothing on right now except for like NASCAR, uh, usually I am a football fan. I am a Giants guy, obviously because I live in New York. Uh, but if football's not on, there's really nothing else. Like, yeah, I'll probably put on baseball for a little bit if there's like really nothing else to watch. But other than that, I just really don't watch much of any other sports. Yeah. Yo, same Giants for life, my guy. Giants represent, baby. Always a New Yorker fan, always. UFC. Ah, damn. I haven't been into UFC. I've stopped watching UFC, I think, like almost 2 years now. I think the last time that I watched UFC was when Amanda Nunes won the second title. I believe from Holly. I remember seeing the Ronda Rousey one, but I remember seeing another with Amanda Nunes. And I love Amanda Nunes, man. That girl, wow. That's that's a machine, man. That's a freaking machine. What do you think about the UFC figures coming out? They look cool. You know, I'm probably gonna try to get the Conor McGregor. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Because with the UFC figures, I just like, yeah, they're different, but they're UFC. You know, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still on the ups and down with it. What is the one Star Wars vehicle you really want to get? Ooh, that's a good question. X-wing. Either the X-wing or the Millennium Falcon. That's what I'm gonna try to get. Because I do have 2 TIE fighters. They're actually hung on my wall. I'm pretty sure some of you guys know that already. Uh, I do have my AT-AT up there and my ATST, which I'm happy that I got. My favorites in my Star Wars collection. But I do want to try to get an X-Wing. I remember we did have one years ago. I used to play with that thing a lot. And it was, the scale ship for the 3.75-inch figures. But I don't know what happened to it. It's either probably in the attic or it's just gone. And I remember we had a vintage TIE fighter too. So I don't know what happened with that one either. Unfortunately. So X-Wing or Millennium Falcon. Do you collect the McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures? No, but they look awesome. Do you like the Fiend or Undertaker? I like both. I love both. Who's the GOAT, LeBron or Jordan? They're both the GOATs, dude. You can't compare those two. You can't. They're both GOATs in their own way. And my door got knocked on. Yeah. Hold on, guys. One momento. We gotta see what Majide needs. Live stream. Do you have a plain black piece of paper? Yes, I do. Yep. Hold on, guys. Actually, gotta help Mother here real fast. But I'm still here. Going in the closet. Oh, yeah. Gotta give her a sheet of paper. Oh, jeez. There you go. Thanks. Shut the door. Gracias. Come again. Wait, that'll be $5. She's like, I made you. We don't need no. Talk about the guys. That was Mama. Are you Hispanic? No. I love your channel, man. Question: which figure would you love to see more in the Mattel version? Owen Hart WrestleMania 10 or Chris Benoit WrestleMania 20? Oh man, you can't hit me with that, dude. Obviously, I want both, but if I had to pick one, I'm leaning towards more of the Owen Hart. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. Who is your favorite UFC fighter? Mine is Anderson Silva. Dude, that guy was my favorite. Silva was always my favorite. Me and my grandfather used to watch UFC together, and his favorite was Anderson Silva. Mine was Anderson Silva. Dude, that guy is a freaking legend. Can we see CM Punk? You can see him right there. See it right there, guys. Just chilling. Chill. Yeah, he's a Universal Champion. Don't ask. Basketball? I haven't watched basketball in so long. No, I just don't have the interest in it, to be honest. I used to, but not anymore. Do I know George St. Pierre? Yes, I do know George St. Pierre. Favorite Dark Side of the Ring episode? Oh, Chris Benoit. That Chris Benoit story was sad. Like, really freaking sad. And that's my favorite episode. My second is the Owen Hart. It's crazy. Then the Ultimate Screw Job. Dude, I want to watch that documentaries again. Especially the Chris Benoit one, because that was so sad. If you did not see that, I recommend seeing that. And if you do not tear up, then there's a problem, because I did tear up when Chris Benoit was heartbroken by Eddie, and just everything that happened. Even when David Benoit started crying about his father, it's just, damn, man. You know? Just thinking about it now, it's like, oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy. Clay was your favorite UFC fighter? Okay. Yeah, Clay was good. I give that to him. Which NXT superstar, female or male, you want to see the most on figure form? Dude, I'm waiting for Keith Lee. Straight up, Keith Lee. But of course, there's rumors that that they're working on him. But nothing is official yet, so I definitely want Keith Lee. For sure. Females? Dude, I want to see Mercedes, man. Dude, that girl just looks wow. You know, that's like Amanda Nunes almost, but not really. That would be dope. He has a basic. Well, yeah, but I don't do basics. In elite form, yes. All right, so they don't have a figure. Since Keith Lee does have a figure, Damian Priest. That, yeah, definitely Damian Priest, man. I like Damian Priest. He's really good for sure. Damian Priest would be so dope. Are you into DC as much as you are into Marvel? No, no. I'm sorry. Uh, Best CM Punk and Daniel Bryan Elite. Best CM Punk, I would say Elite 12, the one that came with the shirt, and the one that came with the spinner belt. Those two was my favorite. And for Daniel Bryan, I did love the one that came, the Toys R Us exclusive one that came with the two tag titles. Everybody was going crazy for that. I'll never forget that. The day I found that, man, wow, that figure was awesome. And I think that one is still my favorite to this day. And I did like the one that came with the jumper suit. So those two right there. I'm so happy George St. Pierre's in the Hall of Fame in 2020. Yes, he very much deserved. Steve, I miss Toys R Us. I do too, man. I do too. Me and Frank talks about it like every day. We miss Toys R Us and KB Toys. Guys, who remembers KB Toys? Like this live stream if you remember KB Toys. If you don't remember KB Toys, I think you're too young. Just I do. Yep. Guys, like this live stream if you remember KB Toys. Brandon, thank you so much, man. Matthew, well, I'm too young then. Damn, man. Alright, bro, it's been good to see you. Alright, Jesus, thank you, brother. What's KB Toys? Oh, no! Oh, oh. Awesome arts, man. Oh, yes, KB Toys. Definitely, I'll be 30 this year. That's awesome, Kevin. I'm 15, so I'll probably am too young. Oh, man. We're about to put some people on right now about KB Toys. What's up your favorite? Before we do that, uh, which one of your figures means the most to you from WWE, Marvel, and Star Wars? Damn, they all do. But like the ones that's like very close to my heart. Uh, Damn, man, I don't know, cause there's so many. You know, there is so many. Uh, I'll just say one right now from each line. One that from Elite that is very close to my heart is definitely the first AJ Styles figure. The first Elite AJ Styles, because obviously I love AJ Styles. I'm pretty sure that's very noticeable. Uh, it was his first figure from WWE, and of course I keep that close dear to my heart. So that's of course valuable to me. Star Wars, man. One that I'll say is my archive Anakin Skywalker, because I love Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith. That's for sure. Marvel Legends, I gotta go with my Hulk. Which Hulk? I'm not too sure because I am a Hulk fan, and the Marvel Legends Hulk that I have are definitely close to my heart. So those are just some that I could say. Alright, so about this KB Toys, man. Guys, KB Toys was the spot for toy collectors, man. Not even when we were toddlers or young little kids. KB Toys, when you just parked the car and you saw the sign in a plaza. It wasn't even like a Toys R Us, like his own store. It was a small store, but very spacious. Aisles full of toys, and they had everything. We're going back to Jack's, Hasbro's, Star Wars with Kenner was still making them. They had everything. Legit from top to bottom. Everything you could imagine. Nothing with the elites, man. Like when you go into Walmart or Target, forget about that. KB Toys made sure their shelves was loaded. Like you would just walk in and there is something there that you just want or need, and they will freaking have it. I swear on everything. I wish that I knew what YouTube was back then, or just even know how to film. But of course, I was younger, and just walking into that store and just seeing that figure right there, front and center. You don't. Sometimes you didn't even have to dig. Like what we do today. It was just right there in your face, and you knew they had it. And there was just so many to choose from. And dude, don't even get me on their clearance right now. I'll never forget. I remember seeing the Star Wars end cap, and legit on the other side there was more Star Wars. But they would have their own clearance rack, and when I mean it was cheap, it was cheap. Not like the BS clearance we see today. Oh, I'll never forget those times, man. And even when you walked in, or even sometimes on the outside, they'll have like a small little table with like a little fence around it. I call it a fence, but it's not a fence. It's just a metal bars around it. They would have like the rat chasing the ball. Like you just put the batteries in it and it just goes, or like little Furbies and stuff like that. And you're having a great time at that store, man. That's about it. Once when you just see that sign, you're in heaven. You're in toy heaven forever. And you would cry leaving. But not even. You would be so happy when you're leaving. You got the toy already out of the package, or you just leave them in the package. That's what my father did. My father bought wrestlers from there, and he collected himself. Dude, I would never forget those times. You're bringing back the memories. I have to, man. Some people don't even know what KB Toys is right now. And I want people to know what KB Toys was, because KB Toys was the store, was the place to go. And I'll never forget the time they announced that they were shutting down. I was so heartbroken. I was more heartbroken of KB Toys than Toys R Us. That's how crazy those times were. So it's old version of almost all the toy stores mixed up with a lot of clearance. If you want to look at it that way. I just remember seeing a lot of stuff. And if they didn't have something you're looking for, they had something that you would put your eyes on. Damn, man, I remember the store like yesterday. Because every year, it's when my sister Brittany, when my parents were still together, it was me and Brittany just living here. Every year, for summer, we would go to Pennsylvania for a vacation. We would go to Lancaster, Hershey Park, stuff like that. So in Lancaster, we like where we stayed. No, we stayed in the hotel for a few days. We would wake up, have our suitcases and everything to go, and just head off, drive for 3 hours. We arrive, relax, then we just went to the stores that day. And legit, 2 minutes away in the plaza, KB Toys was right there. And we went there every time till they shut down. And I still remember the spot where it is to this day. So whenever we try to go to Lancaster, we would go to the same plaza And I remember exactly where it was because it was always tucked in that corner. It was in the corner. Like you could walk on the side and turn and it was right there. Damn, man. Talking about memories. I'm looking at it right now. Like, that's why I'm not looking at you guys. I'm legit looking at my wall and I'm seeing it. That's how crazy memories work. You know, like something that meant so much to you. Dude, I legit felt like I was just there right now. It's like I had the force. But yeah, those are the memories, man. How do you feel being famous and country fiend? I don't feel famous at all, man. I don't. But I love when people just come up to me saying, "Hey, you're DJ, TV, and stuff like that." You know, it's awesome when you guys do come up to me and say, "What's up?" You know, they're a good size in the malls, also. Yes, they were a good size in the malls as well. Of course, we had one here in Staten Island too. Answer my question, big boy. Tony, there's a lot of people that's been asking questions for the last few minutes, and I was just giving a story. But I would gladly answer your question. Oh, stop being rude. Hey, dude, it's okay. Favorite video game? Dude, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, baby. Did you like the new U.S. title? All right, we can talk about that real fast. Will there? Hold on, let me just answer this question real fast. Will there be another custom competition with you and Unstable? I don't know. Maybe in the future. I don't know right now. But never say never. Uh, but let's talk about the new U.S. title. I do like it. I do because finally we got a new updated title. Every other title got updated, but we had that US title since it first debuted back in '03 or '04. And I do like it, but I have some ifs about it, and I'll tell you why. It would be cool if they switched the eagle on the top and it says United States Champion under it with a nameplate. The title does not have a nameplate, which I do not like because I like seeing wrestlers' names on the title because it makes it more prestigious. Not just their logos on the side. Like, yeah, it's cool, but logo is a logo. But that's what I would change. And where it says United States Champion is legit just silver. Get the silver out of there and put more coloring, like blue. Like, yeah, where it says champion, it's blue. But all I'm seeing more of is the red and white, obviously with the stars and, you know, the red stripes. But overall, it looks cool. You know, that's the only thing I would change up about it. But overall, it's cool. Uh, awesome art. You have a good night too, man. Long live Arthur Morgan. That's right. That's right. Damn, man. If you guys want to cry, play Red Dead. Damn, man. Which championship do you think needs a new design? The Universal Championship and the WWE Championship. Like, yeah, I think it is. Me and Julian was talking about this actually today. It would be cool if the WWE Championship got a new design because we had that same design, obviously, since The Rock debuted that title. Like, yeah, the WWE logo is different, but the same design though, like with the plate and everything. I think it would be cool to change that up and the Universal Championship. Uh, I like the IC title the way it is. You know, something different. And yeah, we just got the new US title. Same thing with the women's titles. Yes, change it up. Because I'm tired of just seeing like those same titles. Because look at the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. It's same titles but just different colors. That's why it's just I look at these titles like, man, they don't really mean anything like they used to. That's why when we had the World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold, that meant something, you know, with the heavyweight guys like Batista, Undertaker. And when we had the WWE Championship for, you know, like John Cena, Jeff Hardy, you know, that it meant something, you know. So with these titles now, I just feel like, yeah, it does depend on who's holding it. That makes it like, holy crap. But that should be for everybody, you know. That's why I just miss the old days. And with the tag teams, I would like to see that get switched up too now. Because I'm not crazy about the circle. But that's just me. Everybody has their own different taste of stuff. But I would change the tag titles too and make them look different. Especially if you have different brands, you know, Raw and SmackDown. Switch it up. Why do they gotta look the same? You know? That's just me, guys. You know, I would definitely change if I had to. No, I do not have the Otis Elite, but I do have the Tucker. Do you like the 24/7 title? For what it is, like, I'm not really crazy about it. But since it's just a title that they could play with, then by all means, you know? That's really much it. Michael Davis, thank you, man. Who are you going for Extreme Rules, Bayley and Nikki Cross? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't been following up with the feuds. But if I had to pick, probably Nikki Cross just to shock people. How do you display your figures in the box? A clear, see-through uh, thumbtack. I like the hardcore better. Oh man, of course. I like the hardcore title too. Well, do you think Bray will beat Braun? No. That's what I like that they're doing. Different faces of Bray, and he's facing Braun. So Firefly Funhouse Bray lost to Braun. Bray Wyatt followed the Buzzers Bray Wyatt returning, which is awesome. One of my favorite characters. But I think he's gonna lose in their match. But come SummerSlam, they're definitely gonna fight again for the title. And that's when Braun's gonna face the Fiend. And I think that's when Bray Wyatt will get the title back. Uh are you getting the PS5? I'm not too sure yet. I don't know yet. Undertaker last match should be a casket match. That'll be cool. Can you go on the toy hunt tomorrow? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. I usually go on weekends, you know, obviously because we're still in quarantine and stuff like that. And I don't like to travel alone, especially during, you know, this time. Like, I don't have a problem doing that, but it's not really worth going, just by yourself, and plus I can't go everywhere right now. But only when I really can. uh, Jess, you too, man. Gabriel, favorite pay-per-view of all time, WrestleMania. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. The top 4 main pay-per-views, really. Who will lose their title first, Drew or Braun? Oh, I think Braun. I want Drew to hold the title as long as he can when audience returns. So when we're allowed back into arenas and the first episode of Raw comes on, Drew McIntyre should come out. And I can already hear it. All the fans cheering and screaming. Just when his theme song hits and he just has the title and holding it up. That would be such a moment. That's what I hope happens. Are we going to get the rest of the Plasma Series Ghostbusters? I'm not too sure. As awesome as they look. Those didn't even hit stores yet. What didn't? Who's better, Seth Rollins or Adam Cole? I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know if they mentioned it on the dark side of the ring that Chris Benoit had only another 10 months of life. I don't recall that. Braun as champ is just a placeholder, in my opinion. It's true. It really is true, because that was supposed to be Roman Reigns. Not wrestling related question. Fan of Universal Monsters, Dracula Frankenstein. Oh man. The Universal Monsters? Well, of course. But it wasn't really my thing. But I respect it. Because it's Universal. I hope Undisputed Era gets called up when they're in the crowd arena. No. Because when they get called up, they're obviously going to be split. And mark my word, half of the guys is going to go. That's why they should just stay in NXT. They're fine and perfect the way they are. Because obviously, when great ideas are in Vince's hands now, he drops them like it's nothing. So that's why I don't want more guys on the main roster. Matt Riddle. Yeah, he's on the main roster. Great. He's doing something awesome right now. But mark my word, in a few months, he's going to go downhill just like Ricochet. When Ricochet comes out, I just don't get excited no more. Nah, that's just me. Like, if you guys are, real fans of wrestlers, you would freaking know, man. That's why I don't want Gargano going to the main roster. I don't want Ciampa going to the main roster. I don't want Adam Cole or Undisputed Era going to the main roster. Alright, with Keith Lee, it depends. Because when he came to the Royal Rumble and dude, his stare down with Brock Lesnar was crazy. But definitely he'll be another one that would probably definitely go down to mid-card and really not do much. So that's why you gotta be careful with a lot of these guys. It happens. I like WrestleMania 24. That was a good WrestleMania. I did enjoy that one. What's the next video coming out? I'm not too sure. Good question. I'm not too sure just yet. No, there's still some stuff I have to do around my room before I do a room tour. So I'll definitely get that up and going very soon, guys. And like I said, I'm doing a second channel. It has nothing to do with toys or anything related. It's just going to be its own separate channel where I will do like TikTok reactions or like challenges and stuff like that, because I do want to do stuff like that because they do seem fun, and I just like doing videos. And there'll be times where I would think of doing it on this channel, but I just like doing toys and stuff like that on this channel. And so that's why with that other channel, it'll just be like blogs and vlogs and just regular stuff, man. So that's why I'm still working on that. But once when I get that up and running, I will definitely let you guys know when that will happen. You know, so it should be good. You know, I don't know when the first video will be out with that channel, but I will let you guys know if you guys are interested. And yeah, of course, I'm not giving this channel up because this is my big main channel, and my toys, I love it. You know. Favorite YouTubers? Wow. My favorite YouTubers. I used to be a big fan of Shaytards. You know, Shay Carl. I was a big fan of them. Ryan Higa. Roman Atwood. Um, I do like Tim Time Tracker. Uh, who else do I watch a lot? I do like Kid Behind the Camera. I do like McJuggernuggets. Uh, who else? I will watch this tech nerd guy sometimes named David DeFranco. Uh, Gaming channels would be like Vatnos Gaming and those guys. Do you watch Adam DeWoo? Dude, I used to love watching Adam DeWoo, man. Adam the Woo here. Dude. You know, sometimes I'll put him on when I'm in the mood. Yeah, I do like Adam the Woo. Uh, who else? There's really not that much people. I do like Dashi Gamings. You watch JD Franny? I have no idea who that is. I get bullied at school for liking WWE. Oh, Jesus. You know why? Because those kids' lives are miserable. They are miserable at home, so they have nobody to take it on except for other people. And you know what? Don't let them get to you, man. Don't let them freaking get to you. If you like WWE, you like WWE. Just because somebody don't agree with you, it's your own life. It's your life. Nobody could tell you any other. They can't tell you differently. Nobody else controls your life except for you. If you like WWE, like it. Don't stop it because other people is making fun of you. Those people that makes fun of you are depressed people. I'm telling you that right now. I've dealt with bullying, but not like where the point is like I gotta go to somebody and say something, or like I'm very sad. You know, I'm fortunate enough that people did like me for me, and but yeah, when I see stuff like that, it will piss me off. And like I said, I'm grateful that I haven't really seen stuff like that in person where somebody's really getting bullied and like they have nobody to go to, or just think of doing something very stupid later. But I've read stories and I don't like it. So I can say that to you. Keep watching wrestling. Keep doing it. Because nobody can tell you what to freaking do. You know, it's your life. Everybody has one life. You live your life. Don't let that bully get to you. Because that bully, it's depressed. That's why I always say about bullies. They are either depressed or they are just raised very wrong. 3, they just don't care about anything. So that's why they're going to end up in a shithole later. You know? So that's the best advice I could really give you, man. And I hope things work out with your school. I got bullied at school for my lips being dry. They did it for 5 to 6 years. That, lips being dried is not an option. You know, it just naturally happens, and you know, people are cruel. You know, they're just toxic people. But I always say bullies aren't the brightest people because they are hiding something as well, and they're afraid of their shadows. Easy as that, you know. Maybe do a pop collection video if you haven't already. Oh man, all my pops are put in storage, so I definitely can't do that right now. No lies, I got teased for keeping my toys in the boxes and cards when I was little, and I let them open them so they wouldn't tease me. Okay, I can see what you're saying with that. Um, okay, as long as they didn't destroy your items and they didn't say nothing, I think you did a good thing because you didn't want something to happen. But I see what you're saying with that. So you did something good. As long as they didn't destroy your property. My brother broke my Elite 25 Batista. Dude, slap your brother. Do you know who Brandon Paleza is using next? I have no idea who that is. I always get dehydrated easily. Oh man. It's another natural effect. You know, I'm not a doctor, but dehydration is a serious thing. You know, where keep drinking water, and that's the best thing. I mean, I'll try and give advice, like yeah, when I was in school, people would tease me, but it really didn't get to me because I knew the people. Like, we were friends and stuff like that. I didn't have somebody randomly come up to me and just saying stuff, you know, because I was always a big guy. I'm a big guy, and whatever school I went to, I was legit the biggest guy in class. Not weight wise, but like height wise and stuff like that. And nobody really messed with me, you know. And if somebody did, of course they wouldn't get away with it. you know. But yeah, I had, you know, name callings, but it didn't get to me. The only time it would get to me is like if they actually kept going with it, but that was so rare. That was so freaking rare, you know. But yeah, I really didn't have much bullying at all, really. You know, I'm grateful for that. I was very lucky in school. I never got bullied. Oh, that's good. That's very good. You know, 'cause I know just some, like I would read some stuff on Facebook or like Instagram stories of some bullies and like people just taking their own lives. It sucks. Or I would see some videos of kid crying and the parents making the video because that person got bullied, and it's like, yo, go up to that school and smack the crap out of that person, you know. But yeah, all right, let's try to move on to a different topic, man. I think somebody had a question about the stuff that's going on today. Oh, you guys hear that? Fireworks are getting shut off. Still. And today's the what, 6th or 7th? Today's the 7th. Oh my gosh. uh, I don't know if you guys want to go into what's going on today, like my thoughts and of like stuff going on today, but I'll leave that up to you guys because I know you guys are here about the toys, but we sometimes go off and talk about you know real stuff. And I actually don't really sit down with anybody and talk about what's going on. Like yeah, I would when I talk to a few of my friends, but we don't get into like the full deets of it, you know. Sometimes when I talk, they'll like cut me right off, and it's like, really, you know. But it's up to you guys if you want to talk about it. I know somebody said something like with the whole police stuff, but we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. It's up to you guys. Keith Lane won the match for tomorrow. I guess we know. Uh, Steven, how's your family doing with all the crap that's going on? Actually, no, we're doing good. You know, everybody's safe from what I know still. Nothing bad going on with them. How are you doing with the quarantine? I'm actually doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm ready to get out there, like to go to beaches and stuff like that. But other than that, it's still day to day routine for me. I go to sleep, wake up, and play games and stuff like that. So I'm not complaining too much, but yeah, it would be nice to get out from once in a while. That's why when we went to the toy show on Sunday, it felt great. It's been different in NC where I live. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's been different here too. It's crazy. It's crazy times, man. Don't know. This world is just falling apart. 2020 is just a crappy year, man. Do you get sad with the news that come out every day? Yes, I do. But since when is news ever great? It's like every time when I don't even watch the news first of all, because I get all my information from like Facebook and social media platform. But everything is just so negative. Everything's negative, negative, negative. There's no freaking positive, because everybody loves negatives for some reason. I'll never understand it, but that's just people today. Remember the saying, no news is good news. Exactly. Uh, it's like I wish there's something that we can do, but in all honesty, there's really nothing we can do. You know? Why can't we just live a normal life? Without anybody stepping outside, getting shot, or, other things. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. It doesn't make sense. And that's it. That's why I say, for us that's alive right now, we are blessed and lucky to be alive. And, while others, unfortunately, are dealing with miserable times. Like, we are dealing with miserable times, when we lose somebody or know somebody, or just like the smallest little thing could change somebody's mood just like that. I wish we could help everybody. Like, yeah, with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and I'm all for it, man. I'm not racist. I'm not. I could say that. Uh, I do have colored friends, and I love them. We don't talk bad about anything or nothing like that. You know, uh, but seeing what like going on, like I understand the Black Lives Matter, and there's people like I see people that say, "Oh yeah, all lives matter," but yeah, but you're not getting the actual point though. Like I won't get into it if you guys don't want to, but I respect what some people are doing with protest, and I don't respect some of the other people, like that's doing riots, like looting stores. Those like the people that did break into stores and stole products. I'm sorry, that's just not actually okay. You know, like that you're just taking it to a whole nother level instead of like actually standing up for what the actual protest is supposed to be. You know, that's why it's just mm, like trying to explain it. Like looting is taking advantage of the protest. Yes, like people just take advantage of that time. Like some people just aren't out there to protest; they're just there to actually do something bad. And I've seen videos. I've seen videos people breaking the glasses and just taking stuff, and it's just like, damn, man, you're taking from somebody's business that they worked very hard for, and technically just stealing money. You know, and the whole thing with the cops. Not all cops are bad. That's why I like all these videos. Some of these cops are getting attacked for no reason, and like one of my friends that I know, my friend Joey, his fiance just became a cop, and what he told me that she's been yelled at by people, she got spit on. Why? You know, she's out there putting her life on the line for something. Damn, man. You know, I don't know. It's like I don't want to say the wrong things, but yeah, seeing those videos of uh, the guy that got killed by the cops, because yeah, there are some racist cops out there, and like I said, more videos to prove it. It just doesn't make sense with some of these cops because they think that this black guy has a weapon in his hand when he's actually trying to get something else. Like cops, not all cops, but some cops just think, oh, because they have a badge and a gun means they could make their own laws, or like don't have to follow the laws. Like guaranteed, everybody that's here right now, we've all been at a red light, and guaranteed we all seen a cop car just randomly put their lights on and just cut through, and that's it. They would either shut the lights off or just keep going, but not fast because nothing's happening. Something like that. So I don't know. It's just crazy, man. You know, one bad apple ruins a bunch. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's crazy. I know some cops that hide behind a badge that talk down to people. Yep, it's true. It's true. You know, it's just like, are we safe or are they just targeting, these innocent people for no reason? Police officers on the phone while driving. Yep, that's one too. I remember seeing the video. Somebody actually went up to a cop and knocked on their window and legit saw them on their phone. But yet that cop got out the car and started giving that person the problem. It was like, are you serious? when you go on toy hunting with that guy that got you both kicked out of Target. Oh, Franklin? Shamar? I don't know. I did tell him that some people missed him. And, you know, when I do toy hunts with other people, we'll just wait till, like, the quarantine slows down. But when I'm with Frank, it's a different story because he lives out in Jersey and we will make plans together because that's my brother, man. Frank is my day one guy. He will always be my day one best friend till the end. You know. So that's why this summer we'll try to get more Frank into these videos. And once when these quarantine dies down a little bit, then that's when we'll have more people back. Extreme Rules Horror Shows coming. Are you watching it? Most likely. Most likely. Are you getting AEW figures? Which you want the most? All of them. But I do want the Kenny Omega. And the Young Bucks. For sure. What NECA figures are you looking forward to? Good question. I'm not really sure because I have the ones that I've actually wanted. But I wouldn't mind Ghostface. Ghostface would be cool. I know they're making those TMNTs. I just can't get into it, as awesome as they look. What is the name of the Chris Benoit documentary? It's the Dark Side of the Ring. Where in New Jersey are you from? Unfortunately, I do not live in New Jersey. I live in New York, in Staten Island. I know, I'm always out in New Jersey. I love New Jersey. You know, because that's just the better place to go to. Because New York, we ain't got nothing here. Because I legit have a bridge right here that connects to Jersey. You know. Who will owe this cash on? I have no clue. I legit forgot that he's Money in the Bank. What is your favorite Seth Rollins gimmick? My favorite Seth Rollins gimmick? That's a tough question because regardless of what Seth Rollins do, I will always love. I did like it. I liked his gimmick when he was Money in the Bank champion. Because Seth Rollins, you know, Seth Rollins. Uh, I did like the Beast Slayer. I did like the King Slayer. So I can't really give one, but those three was actually cool. Do you think Ricochet should turn heel with Matt Riddle? I wouldn't mind it. What are the 5 figs you want WWE? Like, what 5 guys I want, as in, like, elites? Dude, who are your champs? We have right here D.H. Smith is the European champion. Ty Dillinger is the IC champion. Neville, US champion. RVD, hardcore. CM Punk, Universal. Samoa Joe, WWE. And for my WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Bobby Roode. Those are my champions. And tag teams, Authors of Pain. Yeah, who do you want as elites? Who do I want as elites? Firefly Funhouse, Bray Wyatt. The Thanos attire, Seth Rollins from SummerSlam. AJ Styles from WrestleMania. Keith Lee, for sure. And Damian Priest. Is the Elite Akam and Razor good with the NXT titles? Yes. Do you think Dominic should have a match? Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, no ladies champ. No, because I don't have any ladies loose here because I don't really use the ladies. Do you want Dolph to win? No. Carlito and AEW. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. See Carlito. I don't even mind Chavo going there. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that at all. Hey, bro, Matt Riddle. Yes, his elite coming very soon. Have you been to TN? What, Tennessee? Times Square Toys R Us. Yes, I remember that. Of course. Yeah, man. I remember Times Square Toys R Us. That's legit where me and Frank met. Ain't that some crazy shit? That's exactly where we met, and that's how we became best friends. Corn Dog 7 and KB Toys was besides each other in my mall. I never heard of Corn Dog 7. Have you been to Tennessee? No, I have not. How big was it? How big was what? Do you know Wrestling Days? Yes. One thing you missed most doing before COVID hit. Traveling. Do you think it would be if Dominic turned on Rey Mysterio? That'd be so stupid, to be honest. I googled KB Toys the other day. Awesome. That was a great place, man. KB Toys. Never forget it. We'll always love it and miss it. Never forget it. Well, alright, guys. I'm gonna end the live stream. I didn't realize how long we've been on here. It's 87 minutes. It's pretty long. So I want to thank you guys for joining the live stream. I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys have a very good night. And guys, don't forget, check out Heroes Hideout. HeroesHideout.com. Of course, use my discount code DJTV. Save yourself 10%. Order your elites. Order your figures from them. They have Funko Pops. They have it. You name it. Use my discount code. And if you guys use my code, let me know. Show me proof on Instagram or Twitter. And I would put you guys at the end of my videos as a shout out. Because that would mean so much to me, you guys. Do they ship mint? Yes, they do. Guaranteed. Yes. So yeah, that would be great for you guys to do that. So check them out. And thank you guys for joining the live stream. You guys have been awesome. I hope you guys have a great night. And I will catch you guys next time. Stay tuned for videos. Next live stream, I don't know when. But I will catch you guys later. Come on, guys. Peace out. Too sweet.